The guy that always gave me the most problems actually was Tracy McGrady. He had all the skills and all the athleticism, but he was 6'9", and he was really, really tough to figure out.
Every time I played against him, it was like trying to solve a puzzle, try to invent schemes almost, because regular ones wouldn't work. Here's a guy at 6'9" that moved as if he was 6'3", can literally do everything. He could turn left shoulder, he can turn right shoulder, he could score from the post, he could score from the perimeter, he could facilitate, he could defend.
Running shot blocked by McGrady.
When you have that combination, it's extremely dangerous.
McGrady sets a franchise record 62.
I remember him being a skinny, scrawny kid to now be one of the greatest players who's ever played. It's pretty surreal.
He made me fall. He shook me so bad one time.
McGrady, what a move.
I said, oh, man.
Yeah, but you embarrassed my whole team when you went down on the other end and dunked on everybody.
Bryant the drive.
And got a tee for smacking the board.
You and Tracy played together 5 times. You've won them all. Everybody looks at that, though. Do you get a little more juiced up when you're playing against a guy like that?
You know what? It's fun. It's a challenge. I love challenges, as I'm sure he does. And I think it's what people like to see.
Tracy McGrady and Kobe Bryant, as Stewart said, considered 2 of the very best there is. Sean Kemp out on top. And this is a lineup, Bill, that really Doc Rivers has wanted to go with for a long time, and they haven't been able to.
Away from the post-entry feeder.
Doc Rivers told us today they've got to keep somebody behind him. He said, we know he's going to get his points, but if you front him, it's all over. Sean Kemp's been behind him, but he's been backpedaling the last couple times down court.
The matchup that everybody's been waiting to see. Tracy McGrady unable to get by. If he makes that turn and swings that movable lead foot more in front of him to force Kobe to back up, he'll create more space.
McGrady. Oh, boy. His first basket. This lineup also gives the Magic 4 great shooters on the floor at one time.
Lakers aren't getting anything on the offensive glass. Normally a real strength of Shaquille O'Neal.
Look at this matchup, and Kobe Bryant got a piece of that. His pocket. Here's Kobe on the baseline. Whoa. That's his first basket.
This is a fortunate opportunity for all of us privileged to be here. Kobe Bryant, Tracy McGrady.
And McGrady to think he's only 23. And a finger roll as he goes through the paint. He'll go to the free throw line.
And Kobe's only 24.
That's amazing. Let's check in with D.A.
Do you think the viewers at home have any trouble identifying which one's the bobblehead?
I don't think so. I think they got it. We had the old-fashioned ones there, too. Did you notice that? That's the old Mickey.
Quicker.
Kobe with Shaq on the bench. Goes against T-Mac. Didn't get it.
What defense by Tracy McGrady.
Ori underneath, though, does. Had an opening for just a second. Armstrong is checked in. Here's McGrady on the turn. Rebound will be Fisher's.
Garrity's pump faking too much. Pull the trigger. Robert Horry's not going to go for those pump fakes.
Kobe Bryant against Mike Miller. And he'll take it and get it.
Oh. What a tough shot. What a great player.
Completely hot, and they have cooled down and missed 9 of their last 10.
Lakers have dug in defensively. They're making Orlando beat them off.
There's what you told him to do.
The tough one-on-one move that Orlando is trying now.
Piece of that, or at least got it to his teammate.
At the end of last season, Shaq had found the rhythm and the magic at the free throw line. That's going to be slow to come back as he hasn't been able to play much basketball.
The Clerk underneath. So the Clerk off the bench has 4.
And Shaq up the court with the back slap on.
So the Magic start to put it back together. They're up 6. They're up 9.
What kind of defense can you put on that? The guy is 6'8".
6'8", and just goes straight up and knocks it down.
From 3 strides behind the three-point line. Fundamentally solid defender. And nothing he could do helpless against Tracy.
1 on the shot clock, and shot clock violation. That's a 5th Laker turnover of the quarter.
Miami last night, they played their best game of the season, getting 97 points. in waxing the Lakers by 12.
McGrady triple teamed down on the baseline to draw a foul. And Derek Fisher is the guy that picks it up.
Free throw attempts. One of the ways you control tempo. How are you going to beat the Lakers?
Under 10.
Or just pull up and shoot a three.
And get it just inside the line.
Oh, that was inside, sorry.
Now Kobe will try to answer before the buzzer. Maybe. May not get a shot. He didn't. Good defense again by McGrady. He got help from Darrell Armstrong. I mentioned this to Kobe before the game. He's outscored them, and they've won all the games. Tonight he hasn't.
Peter May and Mitch Lawrence, one taking Kobe's side, one taking Tracy's side. And then there's also an article about the marketing power and capabilities of both of these guys.
This is a little different look again on the floor. The clerk out there with McGrady, Grant Hill, Burke, and Armstrong. Long ball goes again. Just inside the three-point line. He's got 13. Well, he had a string of 7 straight games with over 30 points, which was a club record previously held by Shaquille O'Neal. So we know he can score. Here's Kobe trying to answer on the other end. Shaq couldn't quite handle it. Kobe gliding in on the baseline, drew a foul. Never trailed, and the lead has been as high as 12 the last trip down the court.
High screen and roll is what every team in the East tries to do against Shaq.
Seattle will take on the Houston Rockets Friday nights. Doubleheader right here on ESPN. There's Kobe with the shot clock winding down.
Kobe's had more success against Mike Miller than Tracy McGrady.
Tell Derek to be ready for that pressure up there. I'm not going to let him bounce him too much, but if it's going good pressure like that, you bring it into him now, yeah. Make sure you talk to Derek.
This is also what they're talking about in terms of the bump of the player, the advance of the ball. The rule changes which now allow that incidental contact.
He's got a full court basketball court in the house, so they're going to have practice there.
Practice, yeah.
They're going to have practice there, then they're going to have the team dinner.
Kobe Bryant, smooth shot there.
Talking to some of the players beforehand, he's pretty good. So there, as Robert Horry said, look, as long as there's meat there, I'm happy.
And Kobe said,
the lead has been Orlando's all night long. Bryant got around McGrady and drew a foul underneath from Garrity.
the footwork of Kobe Bryant. Earlier we pointed out in the matchup when Tracy had the ball that Tracy couldn't get his leg all the way around in front. This time Kobe.
Shaq has 15. McGrady underneath. Running out of real estate, but he did draw a foul.
The Magic have lost all their momentum. They still have a three-point lead. But the crowd is out of the game.
The flow is gone.
See, that post-entry pass is just too soft. It's out of his wheelhouse.
McGrady, what a move.
He's able to bail his teammate out there, but if you help him out and bring it quickly right into him, give him every advantage possible, makes it a much easier game.
Wow. Kobe!
Technical foul.
He slapped the backboard, I guess, after the shot is what they're going to call.
That's a technical foul. He throws it down on the entire state of Florida.
But he can't slap it.
Darrell Armstrong hit the technical. Kobe has 13. Shaquille O'Neal has 18. And Bryant on a fadeaway. Got another one.
Tracy has given up the right hand every time to Kobe Bryant. They need a timeout, and they need to make some defensive adjustments. Tracy McGrady has to make the Lakers defense is coming alive.
Here goes Bryant against McGrady. Tried the reverse layup with Kobe Bryant on him for the final shot of the half. Missed it.
But with Pat Garrity quiet and Sean Kemp in foul trouble, trouble on the horizon for the Orlando Magic, and the Lakers seem to be coming alive.
There's a quick early foul for Kobe Bryant.
Do we have a report, David, on Tracy McGrady's back from halftime?
You know, he missed the game with back spasms, but they think he actually slept wrong the other night, and that's why he had the back problems. But he's had an amazing recovery from the back problems that he had during the playoffs last year.
Shaquille changes everything for both teams on both ends of the floor. Great defense.
McGrady still got it. 21 for Tracy.
What I want to see the other 8 players just go sit on the bench and have these guys go one-on-one.
McGrady, those long arms defensively. Kobe trying to get through, and the finger roll he did. I asked Kobe before the game, if you missed it, do you get a little more juice playing against a guy like McGrady? He said, well, I don't know, but I know the fans do. And they have been in this arena tonight.
Don't listen to him. These guys live for
I know, exactly.
It's determined by how great your teammates are. And right now, that scale is heavily tilted in favor.
Hill trying to give it up for the rebound. It does come free to Kemp.
Seems to be scramble and isolation and Tracy McGrady, and that's about it for Orlando. Yet they still have the lead. But the Lakers are such a great team.
McGrady feeling it. 8 in the quarter already, and 27 for the game. And is he going to get a steal as well? Look at that battle. Comes free to Hill for the slam. Horry. Garrity out him. Kobe with a spin. Got McGrady in the air. Going to go to the free throw line.
Looking at Shaq the whole time, and why not?
That's fear factor.
Beautiful post-entry pass.
And Shaquille off the glass. Bryant, Fisher, Horry, O'Neal, and Fox on the floor for the Lakers. Kobe Bryant, long ball, air ball. Did somebody get a piece of that? He's saying that they did, but
he better argue that.
And now he's got it. Good defense by Kobe Bryant. 6 minutes left, third quarter, 67-62. And there's another walk. 6 turnovers for the quarter, 13 for the game against the Lakers. And maintain a 5-point advantage here as we approach 5 minutes in the quarter. McGrady, nice move to the right and got it.
That's just too good. There is nothing you can do. You're talking about going 1 against 2. Tracy McGrady against Shaq and Kobe face. They just expected Miami to crumble and fold up and capitulate the way that Chicago and Milwaukee did at Staples.
Wow.
What else can you say?
I don't know. He's been something.
How many's he got now? The weak side is coming and doing a nice job for Doc Rivers.
Here's the clear out for McGrady. Looking for a pick now from Garrity. Spins around Fisher and is fouled.
And that's making everybody else stop as well, and that just helps the Lakers.
Kobe Bryant wants it against Mike Miller.
Why not?
Here he goes. I know you know where Lincoln, Nebraska is.
That's east of here, right?
I don't think so. Kobe. Got it. Big shot.
Sasser just has no chance.
That'll be a great game. Saints and the Bucks. Bucks in first place in the NFC South. The Saints in third now behind the Falcons by a half game as Kobe Bryant starts the fourth quarter in style. 22 for Kobe.
Golden State's 4-10 coming in.
Okay, not quite. Percentage-wise, it'll be pretty much the same, but they'd still be a game ahead. Kobe over McGrady. Oh, my goodness.
At what point do we start talking about these two guys, Tracy and McGrady, in the same sentence and thought with Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson?
Kobe Bryant, this one rims out. McGrady, who's back in there.
Kobe's come alive defensively.
Swarming all over him. McGrady trying to muster some more energy. Didn't get the reverse layup. Armstrong has not played that many minutes tonight, but he's been the catalyst here in the last couple of minutes. He makes a jump at Kobe Bryant with a finger roll up and under.
Grant Hill, I don't know if he's going to come back tonight. He's sitting over there on the benches. It's crunch time.
Kobe Bryant.
I'm going to have to take a charge from him. I'm going to need all kind of equipment to take that charge. Kansas State, baby. Bronco.
Luckily, he hasn't had to take a charge tonight against Shaq. If you want to talk about a football fanatic, Darrell Armstrong came running up to me today, wanted to talk about college football. We told you he and Kobe Bryant would be a big part of the show. Have they ever been? And here's Kobe trying to answer and a foul.
Lakers are playing the magic game, which is the perimeter jumper. They're ignoring the greatest weapon in the game today. When was the last time Shaq had
when did he even touch it? And 10 points in this quarter for Kobe Bryant.
Tracy doesn't have to bring the ball up anymore with Darrell Armstrong playing so well.
McGrady got a nice pick in the paint.
Yeah. Now that's called face. First of all, and Ori is limping. He's moving tonight. When he makes that commitment to be athletic and mobile as opposed to just overpowering, then it's just so much more fun to watch.
Kobe Bryant almost stole that ball from McGrady. That's 10 rebounds for Kobe to go with his 30 points. So while Allen Iverson, as Stu was telling you, had 36, Kobe and McGrady has a glance up at the clock that has 3:40 remaining. Goes around everybody. They're going to go to Shaq's house, it looks like, for not a very happy Thanksgiving, as Kobe Bryant with some authority tacks on point number 32. 37 for McGrady, 32 for Kobe Bryant.
Orlando has to keep running, keep pushing. The Lakers get to Shaq right now.
Kobe Bryant lost it going up. I think they're going to call a foul on Armstrong. And Doc Rivers didn't like the call at all. He's got 3 1.5-inch screws in there. And as Bill said earlier, only 18 games over the 2 years that he missed. Has played now in 13 this season, but obviously done for tonight. McGrady fouled by Madsen.
Phil Jackson has taken Shaquille O'Neal out, but he's now putting him right back in. Shaq has been frozen out here. They really haven't tried to utilize him as the great divide.
Oh, my. Wow. 36 for Kobe, a chance to make it 37, which...
For defense, so that they can gamble, try to trap, and try to steal the ball, get in transition. They bring it back on the next dead ball for offense.
Sean Kemp, Bill, that's his 10th point, and all of his 7 rebounds are on the offensive end, so played pretty hard.
But if Darrell Armstrong had gotten that ball and forced a backcourt violation, the Lakers would have had the ball way back here. It would have allowed Orlando to set up a better defense.
Bryant going for 40. Didn't get the roll.
This golden path that he's on right now stays true.
He's going to get it from this crowd tonight with the way he's played, I'll tell you that much. Kobe Bryant off balance.
We're going to put it to you, and we're going to stop you from the tap and not wait till the fourth quarter and expect to win it at the end.
They never led in the ball game. Don't forget, we'll get you out to the Maui Invitational. Right after our game, Kobe Bryant double teamed, fading away, and didn't get it in and out. And Armstrong in the corner will just hold it. It'll be a happy Thanksgiving for Orlando. Not so happy at Shaq's place with the whole team coming off another loss. Lakers fall to 5-11. The Magic go to 9-7. Final score, Orlando 112. The Lakers 102. That's going to do it from here.
Well, not really. I mean, I know everybody is, trying to figure out who's the best player, man, Kobe. No, I just play, man. I really don't worry about that. I let the critics take care of that, and I just go out and play my game. I'm a team player, so I'm not really worrying about the individual things. We did a great job of attacking this team, and that's what you got to do, man. You got to attack these guys for 48 minutes.